Well, everybody, we are live. Out and about with MND. Hello again. Hello. How are you? Man, we finally got a little bit of taste of winter. Not much, comparatively, but my wife and I thought we would go live for a little bit this evening. We usually do go live a lot in the evenings. I'm walking funny because my dog's in the way. See? Come on, keep walking. So how are everything for you? 21 in Ohio. Yeah, it's 21 degrees here too. MJ says, oh my. And we have it easy, MJ, Michael. We have it pretty easily compared to others. So let me go over here and hang out by the wife. Get my tripod. We're going to walk over here to the other part of the kitchen. Huh? No, I was going to come over here. What's going on in the Philippines? Good morning to the Philippines. Yeah. Yeah. It's usually a good backdrop. Ooh-wee. Yeah, maybe. I got to get all my people set up. I was about to think of doing a live, but I saw you're on, swapped in instead. Well, I'm glad you did.
Who?
MJ from the Philippines. He's the one who's
Then we got traffic of the snow.
he's the one who's this woman's Venus. Yeah, I mean, my wife remembers. So yeah. But thank you. Oh man,
You want to put for something?
like 112 degrees of negative.
Huh?
Part of the, I got brand new gloves for Christmas. Brand new gloves. I bought them particularly for me.
No, I thought I bought it for you.
Well, my wife bought them for me, but I picked out the ones that she needed to buy for me because I wanted them to be very good moisture, weather, fishing, outdoor type gloves. Here's the problem. I can't find one of them. How in the hell do I lose one of the brand new gloves in less than a week? So I had to go to Walmart and buy a Walmart pair just to keep my hands warm out in public. But I wish somebody could explain to me how I've lost a glove
Too much show.
in a week. MJ says, I'm heading back to the US when the weather there is good. Nice. Visit family and friends. Good. Well, if you're in our part of the country, let us know, man.
DS?
DS. What?
Where's this going?
Michael said he's heading back to the United States when the weather gets better to visit friends and family.
DS, what to state?
No, I don't know.
DS.
No plan, just play it by ear. Cool. Cool. Probably going to spend a month or so there. Yep. Yeah. It is nice. Now I'm sure, like all expats, when we come back home, you got to take care of a bunch of business, right? Tie up a little loose ends. So the sad thing is, Venus won't be able to come with you, right? Out and about. How long are you in the States? Lopez says, hi. Hello, Lopez. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, Venus cannot come. So we've been in the States. We've been back in the United States for about 3 years. Michael's in the MJ there, who has a great channel, is currently in the Philippines. My wife there. Here's my beautiful wife, everybody. Say hi to the beautiful wife who's eating chips. She's from the Philippines.
Snack time.
Yeah, Venus can't come. I might stay several months. Nice. Well, maybe we can figure out a way to, hang out while you're in the United States. We can do some collaboration.
Oh, they put some chicken in.
I know, Michael, you told me. Oh, MJ is saying manganda.
Maganda.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Pretty. Somebody said maganda.
Yeah.
Maganda. Ah, it's good. Not me. Maybe not me. It's on the planet Maganda. I don't know. This one from Walmart. All our goodies is on.
Yep. So that's good though. Lopez is in the house, out and about with M&D. You know, he's in the part of the U.S. That's getting a lot of the bad weather.
I want to put something. No?
Oh, he says, oh, ooh, ah. He says, double O, manganda, cow.
Ikaw.
That's what I said. See, I speak the language, buddy. I know you didn't think I knew how to speak the language. I know what you're trying to do.
What you said?
Oh, hell, I don't know. My wife asked me what you said, and I told her, hell, I don't know. Doesn't mean I understand it. I may not be able to pronounce it right or understand it. But that's the secret to a happy marriage. Can you read it?
No, it's too far.
Makulat.
Huh? Makulit?
Because you guys do two syllables. So ma, ku, l, it, lut.
Makulit. Makulit.
Are you excited about coming back to the U.S. and taking care of business and visiting friends and families?
Oh, yes, that's good.
Man, it's cold here. It's 21 degrees. We're getting snow as we talk.
And Lorelai eating ice cream.
Lorelai's eating ice cream. It's like a Filipino, right? You're going to drink hot coffee when it's 100 degrees out and eat ice cream when it's 20 degrees. Granny is 93, father's 82, so yep, gonna have some fun. I need to visit. I agree.
You got ice cream?
Nope.
It's good.
I'm an American. I don't eat ice cream when it's 20 degrees.
Don't tell that one because when I was working in Walmart,
I'm just saying.
people buy ice cream in the winter.
I don't. I buy hot cocoa in the winter. You know,
They think it's eyeballing her.
our dog Daisy's eyeballing us because Lorelai's eating ice cream. And our dogs like ice cream. I don't want any. I really do not want any.
It looks like I'm in my hormones doing the salt and sweet. Look like my hormones are bonkers.
Maybe. MJ says coffee and hot chocolate. Yes, for the winter. You know. Chili, beef stews. We got to cook a pot roast tomorrow. You need to unwrap that so I know to cook it tomorrow.
The last time you cooked is not good.
How you want me to cook it?
Look like watery.
Well, tell me how you want to cook it. Well, several Lorelai's complaining about how I cooked pot roast last time. She said it was too watery, which I don't know what that means. You know,
Watery look like no flavor, blunt.
which means
I
it
don't
had
like
no
a water.
flavor. My pot roast had no flavor.
I look like more like a water flavor.
You asked a
You know,
suggestion to add flavor to pot roast.
Well, you're supposed to have one. It look like you're.
Well, you put onion in it.
Yeah.
I put onion, garlic, celery, salt.
It look like I'm eating a beef dipped in water.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I can throw some of that soy sauce in there.
No.
Gravy packs, yeah. I don't know if I have any brown gravy packs. I don't think I have any. But you're right about
You can
that.
put cornstarch.
To thicken it,
Yeah.
but not
make
to
like
flavor
gravy.
it.
No gravy, the same thing.
I might have something. I just don't know.
Is it good?
I might have a pack of meatloaf seasoning. Would that be good in it?
No, I don't like it.
Well,
You need to boil it.
well, you can boil it. You got to cook it in a crock pot or in an oven. You're supposed to cook it in a crock pot.
Yeah.
You're supposed to crock it in a cook pot. Man. Oh, here's our new curtains. I told you guys earlier we had to go get new curtains. Here they are.
Daisy, you okay, Daisy?
What's wrong with her?
No, she's having this episode again. Maybe it needs a pain pill.
Carrots, potatoes, celery, onion. We got all that. Bell pepper, some gravy back will make a nice taste. I agree. If I don't have any gravy packs,
Tell them we got it in a, it's in a pre-pack in Walmart.
oh, MJ, it's one of those pre-packaged. So it has all the meat and all the vegetables together. And it may have a seasoning pack in it. I don't remember. Garlic would be a nice, garlic and onion, right? I don't have any baby onions, but the baby onions are usually really good in those things.
There's
Baby onions?
scallions.
Then do we have some?
Yeah, it's on that back pack.
It's in the where? Oh, in the bag?
In
Oh.
a package pack.
All right, so we have some of those. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make my own brown gravy.
You want some?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I put some meatloaf seasoning or taco seasoning. Nah.
Maybe she doesn't eat. That's why she's kind of slow.
Daisy?
Yeah.
She's not eating?
Probably she don't eat. She only eat that.
Oh, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That would be good in it. I don't have any. But I do think I have some oyster sauce. I do have some barbecue sauce. Yeah, I could probably throw a little bit of barbecue sauce. But I got brown sugar. I got brown sugar.
Salt.
I got salt,
Vinegar.
pepper, seasonings. Huh?
Soy sauce, vinegar.
Yeah, we have vinegar, soy sauce. I don't want to make it too tomatoey. We have A1. I don't know if we have any A1 or not.
No.
I have some V8 juice, but V8 juice I don't really like. I drink V8 juice, I like it, but I don't like to put it in soups and things. I don't think it's the right texture, the right. Me too. So I like the original V8 in the small cans, especially during the summer. I like them to be really, really cold, and I like to chug it down as a little burst of energy. A lot of times in the mornings, when I sit outside, I will have one also. Did you ever remember seeing V8 at the Philippines?
There
It-
is.
At the the SNR
Yeah,
or Landers?
in the department store.
Lorelai says you can buy it at the grocery store in the little cans.
I don't know about the little plants, but there's a juice on it.
Didn't see it, I didn't either, but.
Look like she want it.
So,
You think I'm gonna give her a pain pill?
does she need a pain pill?
I don't know. Look at her. That's what she's doing when she's not trying to eat food.
You okay, Daisy?
She wants her working. Huh?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Because maybe like her stomach is.
Yeah, it's fine. Give her some drugs. We got to give our dog some drugs. Told Venus to look for it also. There's a new mall called Walters Mart that just opened up near me. Nice. Might go visit it. It's been open for a month now.
Where's the? You wanna eat food? Yeah.
I'm absolutely confident that they sell it at Landers and or SNR. I didn't buy it when I was in the Philippines, but I remember seeing it at SNR. No, Landers. We went to Landers. Can't you order it from Abagabi or Lazarda? Is that what it's called, Lazarda?
Yeah. Shopee. Or
Shopee or Lazardi? Can you just order it? Yeah, that might be the way to do it. I know expats that order beer and have it delivered to their house through Shopee. So, you pay double. Yes, you're going to pay double. But hey, MJ, 7 people watching, 6 thumbs up. Thank you all. Let me know who's all in the background. Please feel free to chime in and say hello to everybody. We're having a winter fishing event, MVP fishing. How are you today?
it's fine, guys. You buy it.
There we go, saying hello to everybody, getting everybody involved. 8 people watching us so far. Nice, we're doing good. Rustin's in the house. Do you remember me? Rustin, refresh my little brain. I don't remember where you're from, Rustin. No, I do not. I'm sorry. But thank you for coming in and thumbs up in. But I almost got hit by some lightning. Well, why did you do that for?
What?
Out and about says hello to MJ.
With what?
MVP Fishing, one of our fishing buddies, almost got hit by lightning today. But
Because he went fishing?
yeah, he's one of those crazy people who want to go fishing in 12 degrees weather. Did that sum it up correct?
What he said almost got hit. He's by the water or
What do you mean? My wife wants you to explain yourself, MVP. Rustin, you're lucky that you're older and you don't have to go to school like I have to tomorrow unless they have snow day, because we're having a snowstorm tonight. Well, Rustin, it breaks my heart that you don't want to go to school. I mean, I loved going to school. I would go to school today if they would let me. It breaks my heart, Rustin. Well, and just because now you want to stay home, I hope school opens it up. We're having a little bit of snow in my part of the country, but not. It shouldn't be enough to close schools tomorrow. It shouldn't. Everybody's panicking at Walmart, but it shouldn't be enough to do anything.
Daisy. Good girl.
Russ says, well, it's just not that fun. MJ says, well, I'm a high school dropout. I wish I would have stayed in. Yes. But here's the funny thing, MJ, you've done very well in life, so
Here.
that's a good thing, right? But maybe you could have done better. I agree. Out and about, Rustin will miss it.
Daisy.
Well, that's right.
Come here, good girl.
It's kind of, yes, I agree with you, right?
Here.
We bitch and complain, but once we don't have anything anymore, we start to miss it, especially school, education, the camaraderie, fishing, life, fishing. So he was out fishing, and he had a graphite, big old metal pole in his hand, Lorelei. And it was so thundering and storming, snow, lightning, and it came down and hit his pole, and he caught a big fish off of it.
Where are you going?
I went back and took the GED. It was too focused, too technology and computers then, yes.
You're cold.
So, yep, I did well, even though I dropped out, yeah. I do think,
No,
part, because, I taught college for 25 years, right?
that's a
And so, one thing I tell people,
Stay there, no foot.
Getting your diploma for high school is like a building block. It says, I accomplished something. It doesn't mean you have a good education. It doesn't mean that you're smart. It doesn't mean anything. It means that you completed high school. And that's a good thing. And then school is not supposed to be all but fun. Sure it is. But sometimes we have to have 2-hour delays and we don't even get recess with our friends. Well, and I know to our delays, it's like our recess, yes, but not with our friends and want to hang out with. Well, I get it. So here's what you're complaining about. You don't get to hang out with your friends when you're supposed to be at school doing schoolwork. Is that what I'm getting? I don't play with lightning, cold snow, wind, rain, fire. I have been hit once in my life. Oh my God. I have my diploma, by the way, barely. I was programming symbol languages on paper during some classes just to go home and test my code. Yeah. I'll tell you, I graduated in my high school in the bottom 10%. The bottom 10% of my high school. But I wound up becoming a college professor. So how in the hell does that track? You know what I mean? So you just never know. But I would tell my college students, get a trade, get a skill. Don't worry about a degree. Knowledge is the power. And look, that even though we're all old, if I redid public school again, I would pay more attention to the girls. As an old guy, I look back and go, when I was in elementary school and junior high, I should have looked at the girls more. I ended up being a senior systems engineer for 3M, working with computers across the globe, see? Joe says, stay off the roads tomorrow. We were on the roads just a couple minutes ago. We just got home. Down here, the roads are in pretty good shape. Joe's up in Missouri, so yep. Hey, and by the way, I just saw that my Broncos beat the living snot shit out of the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just saying, Usually, Russin says, we get 20 minutes a day for recess. I'm fine with school and all that, but they could at least bring it down to like 10 minutes of recess. Oh my God. Rustin, nothing's going to make you happy, is it? Fishing says hello to Joe and Jenny, so we can at least talk to our friends. Oh my God, you don't need to talk to your friends. What else do you want? Should we massage your feet and read out loud to you and do your homework for you? Come on. School's preparing you for real life when you get a job and you have no friends. Not up here, Joe says. Yeah, that's what I said. The weather's bad up in Missouri. So, girls, yes, I missed out on a lot of opportunities when I was a young man. Yes. But I wasn't looking, so I missed the signs. Yep, a late bloomer, right. We all look back and go, woulda, shoulda, coulda. No, honestly, all I want to do is be around I know that's all you want to do is be around your friends. I get it. I believe it. I always feel happy around well, of course you do, because it's a distraction from what your real life is going to be. The bolt was in the live feed today. Knocked the camera off for 15 seconds and you say, I left and went home. Good. Good. I still don't know how you guys are doing these cold live streams. More power to you. I told Lorelai today, I think here, once the weather gets back up in the 60s, we're going to try trout fishing. But I can't go out and do that cold weather stuff. We just went to Walmart because we knew nobody would be at Walmart. And we need to get a couple little grocery items and look at clearance items. So what we do is we buy clearance items and we give them away as gifts. But here it's starting to snow and get bad in areas. But I think later in the week, we're supposed to get some real bad weather. MJ's going to give you some advice, Rustin. When you get older, some of those friends will not be, they won't be around. Some will, but those friends will go on and do their own thing, lives, and slowly fade away. Only a select few might still be close. I agree with that. Those friends will change over time. They will, and that's a good thing. Why that's a good thing is because we change, individuals change, our personalities change, our values, our morals, whatever you want to call them, they change and evolve as we go along. So the friend we had when I was 20 was not who I would want to be around today because he didn't evolve the same pathway that I did. So we have nothing in common. There's no common bond. Fishing says, I was so young in high school, I didn't even notice girls' advances. Looking back now, why didn't I notice? I know. I thought they were just giving me their phone numbers, because they got a phone. Joe is saying they're going to close school up in Missouri. Yeah, we saw part of that. So that's good. Let the kids stay home in Missouri. We're going to make them go to school in Arkansas, little rugrats. Don't be taking a day off. You guys get your butts in school and study. The good news is the way school is done these days, they can do a lot of at-home schooling, so online schooling, so they don't have to, the snow days don't account against the school year necessarily. On 2-hour delays, yeah. I just don't really have anything else to do besides hang out with friends. Every time I'm with my friends, I always have fun. Well, of course. That's why I just wish school would give us 10 minutes. Well, I understand that, but here's the problem. It's not the schools, and I'm going to help you out for the future when you get older. It's not the school's responsibility to make sure you get to hang out with your friends. It's kind of like if you go to work in a job as a policeman or a fireman or a doctor, it's not the hospital's job to give you time to go hang out with your doctor buddies. There's a purpose and a reason you're there. They're not worried about you hanging out with your friends. They're worried about you accomplishing the school tasks that you need to accomplish. My mom won't allow online schooling. All right, well, then that's okay. That's up to her. I believe in it. I taught online classes and in-person classes for years, so I don't have a big problem with it myself. But, I would prefer, instead of the kids having to go further into the summer, I would rather have a contingency plan so that the kids could do school at home when the snow is bad and they can't get there, so the kids don't have to go further and further behind during the summer. But that's okay. Well, she's right. You do need to interact, but I'm not talking about doing homeschooling every day. I'm talking about when school shuts down, you log on to your web portal as a student, you log in, you find out what your assignments are for the day, and you work on them. Then when the roads open up, you go back to school tomorrow. So that's what it is. Joe says everybody has their own flavor. Flavor of what? Snow, ice? I don't know what you mean. What flavor of what? Are you talking about women, Joe? I don't know what Joe's talking about. Joe's just trying to cause trouble. Joe. Man, it's cold, Joe. See, that rhymes. I did good. I think part of my problem was I might be slightly autistic or something, but never diagnosed. That's all right. Oh, your own flavor of school? I was always good at solving some problems or puzzles. That's good. I enjoyed school. I mean, I liked going to school. I had fun. I don't, remember a lot about it, but I had fun.
It's good at math.
MJ? Yeah.
Tell him if he's like good or...
If you're good at problem solving and stuff, then you're probably good at math. You got to remember, he's musically and technologically inclined. So he's good at all that stuff.
Ask him if he likes trigonometry.
Ask him if he likes what?
Trigonometry?
Trigonometry?
Yeah, I think.
Do you like trigonometry? Do you like higher math, like finite, trig, and those things? And since I'm in the fifth
That's
grade,
more on solving problem puzzles.
it is. Since I'm in the fifth grade, it's a little bit harder, and I'm not too good with math and LA. What's
You
LA?
never tried trig? Oh, really?
What is LA?
I
Liberal
did
arts?
one on the third year high school.
I don't know what LA is. Don't know what it is. Trig is a form of math, higher math, problem solving math.
No, but
Never
I
tried
never
trig.
did one.
What?
He said I did that in my third year.
Lorelai did it in her third year. Okay.
He said he never did one. So I said, oh, I did that one in my third year high school.
Well, you can sit here and talk to them versus me shouting back and forth like, oh,
Yeah, I know.
but he could teach binary. Yeah.
I don't know algebra.
My specialty in school, to be honest, in public school, was just to look good. You know, I didn't really have to do anything. I was handsome and charming and strong, and I didn't study anything. Now, I was actually really good at problem solving too early on, but what I enjoyed was history and sociology and government. I was one of those people. I have a really big weakness, Rustin says, in LA. Okay, I don't know what LA is. You got to give me what LA is. Whenever you book reports, we're supposed to go in front of the class. Language arts, is that what you mean? Language arts then? And read our book report, which I hate doing. I always get so nervous. Well, I can help you. Okay, language arts. I can help you with that. I can help you with your public speaking without question. All right? I really can. I've been doing public speaking all my life. And I've spoken in front of, I don't know, max 5,000 people, besides my YouTube audience. There's only 10 types of people, those that understand binary and those, two types, I think he means, instead of 10 types, and those that do not. But that is not 10. All right, here's what you do. If you want to become a better public speaker, I want you to act like somebody. I want you to role model somebody else. So, who do you think is a good public speaker? Let me think of, do you like James Earl Jones? You know, the guy with the really deep voice. Do you like Barack Obama? Because he's a very good orator. Do you like the way a certain athlete talks and presents himself in front of the camera? You like a TV actor like, I don't know, who's a young TV actor?
Yeah, freaking a lot.
Okay, Rustin, who's your favorite TV actor? Joe says, I was just the shoulder for the girls to cry on, and that was my school day. Well, the girls are probably crying on your shoulders because I broke their hearts, Joe. Lorelai's laughing over there on the couch going, but I'm dead serious when it comes to public speaking. I want you to think about somebody that you go, wow, I like listening to that person. I think what he does is well. And I want you to pretend you are them. So I'm going to give a book report. And if I want to, here, let me look at something. I'm going to give a book report on this. And I'm going to pretend, because I'm nervous and I'm not comfortable with me, I'm going to pretend that I'm some old Southern boy down in Louisiana. Well, today we went down to Market Side, which is in Walmart, and I went and bought some spinach and artichoke dip. Ooh, that's some good stuff now. The dip, it's spelled D-I-P, dip. It's made with cream cheese, oh my, spinach, mayonnaise, artichoke hearts, sour cream, Parmesan, and a blend of mozzarella and a Santiago cheese. It's perishable, and we bought a whole pound of it, is what we did. So if you're not comfortable with who you are speaking, channel somebody else. Pretend you're somebody else and let them do the speaking for you. Oh, yes. MJ says, I would love to be able to speak like Dr. Hugh Ross. I would like to be able to speak like me. I mean, I would be honored. My dog wrong? No? I would be happy to be able to speak like me because I think I'm a wonderful speaker. I would like to be able to speak like James Earl Jones. I think he has a great, and even Barack Obama has he's a great orator. What's the Harvey guy? Remember? And that's the rest of the story with somebody Harvey. I tried to emulate him when I was early on. I tried to emulate some of his, and that helped me get really comfortable in front of the camera, in front of the audience. Steve Harvey, yeah. So that's what you do to become a better speaker. You practice by being somebody that you're not, and that's okay. Paul Harvey, yeah, not Steve Harvey, Paul Harvey, there you go. That's what I really worried about. It's just the fact that they all are staring at me, so I feel uncomfortable. If it was like in a little room where they weren't staring at me, I would feel better. Yeah, but here's the other thing I'm going to tell you, and I used to teach this, is here's another very important secret about speaking in public. If you mess up, don't worry about it. You just keep going. Because unless you stop and say, whoops, I made a mistake, I meant to say this, your audience doesn't know any better. So what you do is you just get up there, you act like somebody, and if you flubble a little bit, you just keep going. Because 90% of the time, your audience isn't going to know any difference. And you have to understand, the only reason the audience is staring at you is because the teacher has told them to stare at you. Otherwise, they wouldn't care. So they're not staring at you to be staring at you. They're looking at you because if they don't pay attention, the teacher is going to smack them in the back of the head. I think I need to think about using a microphone to practice. Yeah. Yeah, Joe, yeah. If you want to do more public speaking, it would definitely help you. You need to oratate. You need to be able to speak. The other thing I teach with this is you need to understand when to raise your voice, when to lower your voice, when to be gentler, when to be more assertive. So, and that's acting. You're acting the role is what you're doing. Sam's Water is brought to you by Walmart. Walmart? Wow. You know, Walmart is one of the largest companies in the world. Did you guys know that? Walmart, that's what you do. You act the part. You just figure out who you want to act like. And that's okay. My mom and dad say that to picture in their underwear, that won't work, especially if it's a bunch of girls in the room. Underwear, that doesn't really work because I can picture them in their underwear. Yes. The teachers won't smack them. She'll just give them a warning if they do it again. Man, that's a nice teacher. I would have smacked them. She'll give them one more warning, and then it's out to lunch detention. Man, I would have smacked them. And if you still don't pay attention, it's after school detention. Man, I would have just smacked them. And then I would have took their lunch away from them and said, no lunch for you. No. But next time you got to public speak, I want you to act a role, a part.
And don't stare at any face.
Yeah, and don't look at the audience.
The back of the end of the back of the.
My wife is right. If you guys are my audience right here, if my two fingers are what I'm supposed to be looking at, so these are my two students. When you're new at this, instead of looking at the two students, look up and past them and find a point on the wall and pretend you're talking to that. Yeah. Now, if you have a friend in the audience, if you know somebody, one thing you can do to help you start off is don't stare at them all the time, but once in a while, glance down at them and make eye contact because that brings them into the conversation.
But they told us not to look at it because if they get a facial expression, you get distracted.
Yeah, but you just look at the eyes.
No, just look at it on the back of the end
of
the wall.
When you're new at it, you look at the back of the wall. But as you get better at it, you get to look at the audience because then you can start reading your audience about what they think about what you're presenting. Interesting fact, TV and electronic companies, LG, Life is Good, made more money from gathering personal data than selling. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. Walmart just purchased, really? Isn't LG Life is Good a Korean company? I'm thinking a Korean company, or am I wrong? Is that the wrong LG? Huh?
That is Samsung.
LG's not Samsung.
Yeah, so
Life is Good. LG stands for Life is Good.
yeah, I mean Korea, the one.
Better fact check that, but that's what I've learned recently in the news. I know that, is it Honda, Nissan, and Mitsubishi are merging together? Are they the three? I don't think it's Hyundai. I think it's Honda, Nissan, and somebody else. I feel nervous looking at friends too. Well, of course you feel nervous, but what's the worst that's going to happen? Nothing. They can't hurt you. They're not going to beat you up, right? They're not going to kill you. They're not going to eat you.
They're gonna laugh at you.
And understand, they're all just as scared as you are. They're all just as scared as you are. But you'll be the cool kid if you can turn and you can do public speaking at a young age. You'll be the cool kid. You'll be the one that people will admire because, wow, you figured out how to get up here and speak. Wow. So just keep that in mind. But act the role. Pretend you're somebody else who's giving a lecture. Not life is good. That was a slogan. Are you sure? I thought LG really was life was good. No?
Yeah, life is good. It's LG.
Yeah, I don't have my iPad or anything.
It is life is good, my God. We have LG TV.
Yeah, and we've had LG washer and dryers, and it was life. I think that was the name of the company. Hey, Michael, if that wasn't the name of the company, what was the name of the company? Because I swore the name of the company was a Korean company called Life's Good or Life is Good or something like that. Let's nurture. That's right. Am I nurturing, MJ, or am I lecturing? Am I being a good role model today? Last night, apparently, I wasn't a good role model and made people mad. Well, I made one person mad. So apparently, I wasn't a good person last night. But that's okay. I don't mind when I make people mad. Might have some good advice along the way. You do have some great advice. That's just their slogan. Are you sure? Lucky Gold Star is the company's name. Really? Are you fibbing? You're not pulling my leg, are you? All right. But it's a Korean-owned company, right? Or am I thinking of a different company? I thought it was a Korean-owned company. Somebody Google it. Somebody fact-check Michael. Somebody fact-check MJ. Let's put him on the test. You know, he never got his high school diploma. He was only a senior programmer for 3M. What does he know about companies or computers? You know? Oh, man. Yeah, I swore. Wow. Because I actually thought at one time I owned some of their stock. My goulet. But,
My gulay.
that's what I said. What did you say?
Gulay.
What does it mean?
Gulay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Gulay. Like in other terms, like, oh my goodness, but oh god. Gulay is vegetable, but that's how you say, oh my goodness. It says,
No, my wife is teaching me tonight. Goulet is vegetables.
yeah, but when you
It's veggie.
make an expression, oh my gulay.
Oh, my vegetable.
Goodness.
It's kind of like, oh, my vegetables. What's wrong with your vegetables? Did you bruise them?
No, it's be a vegetables, but they're trying to divert it.
Are your
to
vegetables shy? You
Instead
know,
of a real vegetable.
it's
Oh my
instead of
goodness.
saying, oh, my gee. I know. That's what my wife is telling me. Do I ever listen to my wife? Do you ever listen to Venus? You know, I mean, why would we listen to our wives? You know, I'm going to get in trouble, right, MJ? MJ says he listens to Venus.
Good for him.
Yeah. My wife says, good for you.
He listens,
Good for
but
her.
He will not follow.
Well, and did you hear what she said? She said, you may listen, but
There's
are
nothing
you
guaranteed that I will
following?
follow.
Are you following? That's the problem. I listen to Lorelai. I just don't follow. It goes in one ear right out the other ear. You know, that's all it does. I do what I want. They're good. That's the man. That's the man. But I listen.
Chemical ko.
Huh?
It's Lucky Chemical ko in Korea.
South Korean manufacturing conglomerate that manufactures consumer electronics and major appliances. The company's name comes from the original name of its two founding companies, Lucky Chemical Company and Gold Star. So I guess MJ was correct. MJ, I stand corrected. You were correct. I will now be happy to flog myself with 1,000 lashes for being incorrect and doubting your word, Michael. So tell Venus I apologize. Wow, that's interesting. The guys in the house, Feliz Navidad. Hello to you. Thank you for being here, the guy. I thought,
I do what I want, but I don't listen, see?
see, I know, we're on the same, Michael and I are on the
just
same
listening.
page. We're on the same page here. Michael and I are, you know, we put up with you girls. You know, we know,
I know what it meant to listen, but it doesn't follow.
we know how to put up with you girls.
Americans.
Thank you all for being here. 10 thumbs up already. We're just doing a pop-up winter live stream. I do lots of research on stock investing and other things. I do too, and that's where I thought at one time I owned some LG stock. I know I have some in my I don't know. But then again, I've slept since then. She'll get Tampo. Yeah, look, I think Tampo is great. And I think men are missing the point about it. I think men have it all wrong. Sullivan's in the house. You are smart. Well, thank you for that. I think you're smart for saying that I'm smart. We appreciate you being here and giving us a thumbs up. Tampo, from the Philippine culture, is the perfect opportunity for us men to have quiet time. So take advantage of it. I think it's a great, great thing that a lot of expats don't know how to use to their full benefit. So quiet time is good time. But, yeah. But I know those car companies are merging. So that should be interesting. I don't know what it means long term for the auto industry. But if they merge, they're saying they become the third or the fourth largest car company in the world then. I don't want to put up a BS, and if she gets Tampo, I do what I want. That's it. It's kind of like a spoiled child. If you give the spoiled child attention, it makes it worse.
Well, I don't tampo. I just don't.
My wife doesn't do tampo. She just gets the rolling pin and hit me in the head with it. I'm an abused husband.
Oh, yeah, tell me that one.
I'm abused. I'm beaten. I'm taken advantage of. It's, you know, in this house, it's poor me. It's poor me.
People believe that shit, whatever you said, right?
No, they won't. She's usually better in very short order. Yes, I agree. We are lucky in the fact that we have good women, right? My wife is too busy to get too bent out of shape too easily. She has to work. She has to take care of the dog. She has to take care of me. She has to take care of the house. She has to cook food, do laundry. No, I do the laundry. But she's, other than that, but we are lucky. I feel like we're lucky, you know, so. But man, it's yeah, and Michael, I can relate to that because Lorelai's not the typical Filipina either. You know, my wife, and I don't want to say negative things about any Filipina in general, but in general, they don't have a lot of drive, a lot of motivation. My wife does. My wife is extremely sharp, smart. She can pick up on things quicker than anything. She doesn't have to wait to be told. You know, she's very responsible. She's not just along for the ride, so to speak. And I find a lot of Filipino women seem to be kind of along for the ride, if that kind of makes sense. Which is nothing wrong with that. And maybe a lot of men like it that way, but my wife can drive the bus or ride in the bus, either way. And she could work on the bus.
Your wife is just told me.
And she's very stubborn. Venus is very smart, yes. She's smart because she's with you. That's how that works. She could have taken herself and I ended up not here. Yeah, yeah. Well, we see a lot of folks on YouTube, right? We do. And we see a lot of couples on YouTube, Philippine American couples, Philippine German, Australian couples. I know a lot of people that come to my channel that have Filipino wives.
And they just follow whatever their husband says.
Well, and the husbands are miserable, the wives are miserable, and I don't know why, because I think your best chance for a great relationship is to be with a Filipino. I really think it's a great opportunity. But I don't know how they go off into the ditch. Venus and you, MJ, are very happy together. Lorelai and I are happy together. And to be honest, you know, Lorelai and I kind of get some jealousy and we get some crap from people because sometimes we get attitude because other couples are not as happy as we are. You know, we don't fight with each other much at all. We do a lot of things together. I would prefer to be with her than you or anybody else, you know. I talk about how great my wife is on my live streams. And we get a little bit of jealousy and a little bit of hate come through once in a while because we have a good life. We live our life. We don't ask anybody for anything, but we put each other first. So it's us against the world, so to speak. But I'm telling you, over the years of doing this, I've been surprised how much jealousy and hate we receive sometimes because people get jealous of who we are and what we do. I don't know. I think Western men bring a lot of Western crap with them. Yes. Then they don't let go of it. Yes. Trust me. Yep. I had a lot of crap in the West. I agree with you. What they don't understand, I think, this is a great opportunity not to have the Western crap. When you go to marry somebody out of a different culture, it's a great chance to restart. And here's what I'm going to say. Smart people, the ones that don't sit at home and smoke dope all day and don't do anything, the smart people in the world, they recognize that when they get to experience a new culture, they open up their hearts and they open up their minds and they go towards it. So the smart guys do that. The other ones want to hang on to the old and be miserable. And they're going to be miserable no matter with who they're with, right? Maybe when my channel grows, I may end up having some of the same stuff or negativity you've gotten in your comments. Maybe, but we're not only in our comments, but messages. We've lost. Well, now we've gotten rid of subscribers that are bad, right? We've gotten rid of people who just wasn't conducive to how we want to do our channel or live our life. And we've had people try to stir up trouble on live streams between Lorelai and I. It doesn't work. One, I got Lorelai's back and she has my back, right? So when they come on and try to stir up a little bit of trouble, it just doesn't work. We actually kind of think it's funny. It doesn't hurt us, you know? And look, and I know I'm on the channel a whole lot more than Lorelai is. So I get criticized a lot, and I'm okay with that. You can call me anything you want. I really don't care.
Who give a shit?
What?
Said who give a shit? Everybody's people are different.
That's right. The people that attack us or don't like us, they're not going to affect us. Venus would defend me, and I would defend her, so I'm good with that. That's what we do, right? Part of my problem is when I go to defend my wife, I don't have to because my wife has already kicked somebody's ass for it. So my wife is the type that if somebody starts mouthing off in a chat, I don't need to defend her. She does it. I'm like, well, shit, I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get a chance to get in there. When I get negativity, I turn and laugh at them. I agree because negativity is jealousy. When people get negative towards you, that just means you're doing something right and they are guilty about what they're doing wrong. When people want to go, I'm done with you, I don't want any more to do, that's because something has hit home in them, right? You've hit a nerve in their own issue.
If that happened, there will be no books published because people thinking, oh, it's me. You're attacking me, even I don't know you, or
That's
I don't
right.
even know what exactly you are.
Yes,
I don't know how many times you fart in a day,
right.
but man, use your brain. That people not talking only you,
Yeah, and that's what I mean. So, what I think is humorous and
unless
funny,
they really tell you like, hey, you.
Yeah.
the
I've
whole
seen some
thing.
comments when she was doing the live, and yes, she took care of it real quick. Yeah, my wife is faster than I am. I'm a little bit more, I'm going to drag this out and play with you a little bit, and then, you know what I mean? Because I find it entertaining. My wife is more, she would get on there. Galactic Gaming's in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? You are up, man. So, I like how people get offended.
This is what I'm looking for, and now I'm done talking.
I think it's interesting how people get offended on live streams because this is my live stream. I say something that offends you and you're going to get mad at me, but you're on my live stream. Hello, you don't have to listen to me. It's just funny. How was your holidays? Man, ours was great. We had a good time. How about you? We've been busy. Lorelai, my wife, is getting the decorations down right now, finishing up. That's right. Yes, you offended me and I am mad. Well, okay, so why are you mad? Did I hit a nerve accidentally? And if I hit a nerve and I didn't address you directly and say, and I hit a nerve, then that's on you, not on me.
Put all the curtain stuff.
I put them in the bedroom, the office, because there's more.
To put a smaller on that one, or
No, because there's going to be more that goes in there. There's more in the office. Right. So Galactic Gaming, man, good to see you. How was your holiday? Let us know what's going on in your world. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm like, when I'm on somebody's live stream, I never get offended because nothing anybody can say is going to offend me.
Guilty as charged.
But last night we had a person get offended and throw a bitch fit, and that's okay. And you have a right to be offended by the things I say or don't say. I don't know. I have a propensity to piss people off when I try to correct them and I know they are wrong. Well, and I don't even try to correct people, but I agree with you. That's a thing, But I look at, because Lorelai and I were talking about this. The funny thing, we've been talking about this. Good to hear from Galactic Gaming. We just took ours down too. I missed Christmas already. The sales were great. Well, yeah. We did a whole bunch of clearance shopping for Christmas stuff afterwards. But yes, I'm very excited to get Christmas over. I'm excited to get Christmas over with. Because when Christmas is over, New Year's is over, we're one day closer to warm weather. Be right back. HVAC guys here? All right. So, but I get you. I get what you mean, that Christmas is a good time of the year. It's a fun time of the year. We don't have in some ways, we have less responsibilities. In other ways, we have more responsibilities. Yeah, but I'm a warm weather guy, and it's 20 degrees here and snowing, and that sucks. I would rather it be 75 degrees. And it's a very expensive time of the year. Boy, you got that right. No matter how hard you pledge, this year, we are not going to do A, B, and C. We are not going to spend more than $500. We're not going to spend more than $100. Boy, it always goes out the window, doesn't it? And then, of course, we always, have a party. We have dinner, and so we always buy more food than we need. And
we like to invite sexy girls.
And we like to invite sexy girls. Oh, yeah. Somebody got mad because there were sexy girls at our Christmas party, I guess. Can you believe that? We found out last night somebody who's mad at us was offended because there was beautiful Filipino women wearing Christmas outfits here. that I thought were just normal Christmas outfits, but apparently they were sleazy, as she said. So, whatever. Get over it. Get over it. But then again, I guess if you want to criticize women as a woman, then I go back to that whole thing.
Then you have the problem.
Then you have the problem, right? There's something about you that you don't like, and you're taking it out on other people.
You're freaking insecure.
Insecure is correct.
Me,
And
I don't.
so I don't really care. Default, yeah, jealousy. That's exactly what it is. And so, but apparently, she told Lorelai that it was kind of cheap or sleazy of the Filipino girls wearing sexy clothes to our Christmas party. But it was wintertime. It's not like it was.
Because we have the body.
Well, that's true. I mean, when you're fat like me, wearing a muscle shirt and looking sexy is not easily. But if you're nice and skinny and good looking, then you can get away with a lot nicer clothes. And I can't help that the Filipinas that were here versus the American that was here, not so much. You know what I mean? So, but that's all right. We don't mind. It's
Well,
okay.
we're in a new generation, no way. I didn't restrict.
And we don't care what
I
anybody
didn't
does.
restrict anybody what to wear.
And we're not going to do that. When we have events and parties, just like on our live stream, I want everybody to come in, and I want everybody to feel comfortable. If you get offended, you get offended. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you want to tell me something funny, that's great. If you want to ask a question, that's great. If you want to,
It look like I get excuse that I did what to wear, like what
Yeah.
to wear. We're planning to wear Christmas clothes.
yeah, not Halloween clothes. But it's okay, right? So everybody has to kind of do their own thing in life. And we encourage all of you guys out there in the YouTube universe to do your own thing. And we're not going to prevent, I've talked about this a lot, right? Everybody on our channel, you can believe what you want to believe. You can sleep with who you want to sleep with. You can live where you want to live. You can be any color of the rainbow you want to be. I don't care. Everybody is welcome on our YouTube channel. If you don't like that, if we are too non-racist for you or non-hatred, if we don't hate enough people, if we don't restrict people because somebody may not like them, then our channel's not for you. If somebody of one religious faith comes onto our channel and doesn't like the fact that we encourage people of other religious faiths to be here, then they don't need to be on our channel. Because I'm not going to tell somebody that looks a certain way, dresses a certain way, believes a certain way, don't come to my channel. The only ones I kick off are the ones that are doing just that to subscribers of our channel. And I've had to do that. I've had to get rid of a few people who thought it was okay to attack people in the comments, in the chat, to say, no, you can't do that. I'm the only one who says what can and cannot happen on my live stream because it's my live stream. But for the most part, we're pretty open-minded. So we don't like it when others attack others around us. We didn't ask for your opinion about what you thought about the other Filipinas in the house or the Filipinas in the house, the other women in the house. We didn't ask,
I say, oh, she's so skinny. Well, somebody will tell her.
Yeah. I mean, it's not if there's a girl that's pretty, right? It's not her fault she's pretty. If there's a dude that is extremely handsome looking, it's not his fault that he's handsome looking. And just because they may be 10% of the population.
Tell them at Lorelai, I want to go hang out with pretty ladies.
Well, and everybody wants to hang out, look.
I don't have.
There's no question. Pretty girls have more friends than ugly girls. Ugly men have less friends than good-looking men, just the way it is. But we don't discriminate. We don't care, and we don't want anybody to do that at our parties or at our channel or anything like that. So we accept everybody, and if you don't like that, then you shouldn't come and watch our channel. You just shouldn't. And I'm okay with that. We have to do what we have to do in life. And I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very happy about it. So, and we got a great new year coming up in the year 2025. right now, our new year is starting off pretty good. We got good news about our dog Daisy. We don't think she's in immediate danger of passing away. The doctors seem to think that maybe she had a really serious infection that was causing all these problems in addition to the heart failure that she's in. So we're hoping that with these new medicines that our dog Daisy is on, that she's going to come out of it and she's going to respond and do well. So we are very hopeful and tickled about, we may have some good news coming up down the road about her. She continues to improve and get better is what we can do. And we've gotten the Christmas ornaments down, or Lorelei has, so that's going well. We bought a bunch of new containers. And we don't know of anything else that we're going to do this year. So we don't have any plans yet, except for continue just to be Lorelei and I. And that's all we can do, guys. So, and that's okay. I want everybody to be happy in the world, so. So Michael must be getting his HVAC unit checked. We had to have those cleaned in the Philippines too. Man, they are nasty and dirty, and they get that away pretty quickly. So, but jealousy is the root of all evil, they say, right? Not money, but jealousy. And maybe jealousy of money, but it's still jealousy. Jealousy. That's the problem. Everybody's jealous of something, I think. I try not to be, but I am, you know. I mean, I'm jealous of myself because my wife is so pretty, you know, that's one thing. You know, but other than that, everything's going good in our world. Great holidays, they're over, we're waiting for spring now, so we're just tickled to death about that. We got some good bargains and some clearance sales at Walmart and at Home Goods Store and some other places. And we got some shopping in case the weather gets bad here. I know that above us, north of us, Missouri, Iowa, Indiana, Pennsylvania, all kinds of places are getting hammered. There's snow and ice like crazy, and it's going to be an ugly one. And they're saying that we may actually wind up getting some snow and ice here next Thursday, I think. They're saying that we may get some snow and ice in our part of the country this coming Thursday. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how that goes, if it happens or not. You know, there's not a lot you can do about it, but we always have plenty of food in the house anyway. So in case something bad happens, that we can take care of it, and we don't have to go do a mad dash rush. We're also very lucky that if need be, Lorelei can work from home, not a big deal. Since I'm workless and I don't have a job anymore, I don't have work, so we don't have to worry about any of that. So we're doing good, guys. We're having a good new year already. We're looking forward to the many things to come. You doing good?
Yeah, everything is packed.
Yeah?
You think I'm gonna pack this one?
Yeah. Unless you want to
The
leave.
two already there.
Oh, you want to leave one out as a gift then?
I don't know. This one.
Lorelei's still finishing up the packing of the Christmas stuff. Well, except for the pillows, which we can do later.
Huh? You think that I'm just gonna keep this one? It's a Christmas.
Yeah, but I meant the pillows on the couch.
What? What?
The pillows on the couch.
Oh.
You know what you could do is just stuff the whole pillow back into the other pillowcase.
Yeah, did you wash it already?
I will. I'll do
You
it tomorrow.
will?
I
I
will.
already gave you that last week.
I will. My wife's yelling at me. Somebody save me. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me. You know, why am I always in trouble? So we can do that. All right, let me see what's going on here. Whoop, crap.
Whatever they say, my God, I love you.
Ah,
I don't give a shit what they say.
what they say.
If they say something like,
They say something not nice, we don't care.
good luck on you. I know my husband. Huh?
Yeah. That's the other big thing about Lorelei and I. We trust each other. We know each other. We know, I know what she's going to do, what she's not going to do. And she knows the same thing with me. So we don't have a lot of stressors in our relationship. because we know what each other is going to do and how we behave and how we act. So, all right, my friends, it's getting to be 9:30 here. I want to just come live for a little bit. Michael, I know you're busy, so I'll catch you on another time. Galactic Gaming, Joe.
Michael will do the live
Oh.
stream. They can move him there.
Yeah, Michael, are you going to go live? I'm going to get off of here in a couple of minutes, so I didn't know if you wanted to switch over and do your live. And maybe I'll stop in on your live, but I'm going to get off of here if you want to do a live stream, Michael. HVAC guy cleaning 1,500 pesos. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. You will go live. All right. So anybody who's hanging out in the background, why don't you go check out Let's Do the Philippines live stream. He's going to go live. I'm going to end this one.
His live stream before you get out.
Oh, Michael, do you want to go ahead and set yours up and I'll wait and you can drop it, the link, so that we can just switch over to it? We will. And all we got to do is, Michael, all I got to do is send you a thing, a messenger, a message saying, hey, click this link, and it allows you to come into my live stream here. We just have to do it on the front end. As the first thing when you set up a live stream, we have to do it on the very, very first move to say, I want to invite, and then I attach and I send the link to my YouTube live stream to you via messenger, phone number, email, text message. And then all you have to do is click on it and you get to come into the live stream as a split screen. So, yeah, you can do it easy on StreamYard. Right, that's easy. That's easy. But I'm talking about not using StreamYard. I'm talking about just on YouTube like this. So just like we're doing tonight, if we preset this up, Michael, what you can simply do is click on the link and you're going to come up here and be side by side with me on YouTube only like this.
No, after that one said he can drop his link while you're on
We're
live.
talking about something different.
Yeah.
We moved on. So you don't got to do StreamYard to do that. StreamYard might be a little easier, but if you want to do where YouTube pushes out both live streams on a vertical format, versus horizontal, like StreamYard, because YouTube don't push StreamYard. So we can do it, because Lorelai and I did this. I had Lorelai. She came up as another channel or another person.
The other guy was that young guy.
And then we had Soul Linder do it. He didn't do very good at it, and I talked to him about that. But we did it with him to help him out, and it works. It works. So we can do that. And then you can get off and come back, and you can send it out to more than one person. So it's really interesting that YouTube allows you to do the same thing StreamYard does, but in this format. So, all right, Michael, are you setting up your link? And then once you do that, I'll jump off here, get a few things done, then I'll try to come and visit you in a little bit while I'm resting. And I'll hang out and watch you in the background too to help. So, but yeah, and I think it's a good way to do it. It's like what I liked about the concept is, like if Lorelai was in the Philippines and I'm in America and we wanted to live stream together, we could very easily. And she could be, in the Philippines doing whatever, and I could be here doing whatever, and we could be co-hosting a live stream in two parts of the world. If I'm out fishing and she's at Walmart, we could do the same thing. So it's kind of cool. I think it's a very cool thing. We've only done it twice, but it works well. It's easy to do. You found the tape? All right, Michael says, yes. I get excited sometimes, Michael. All right, Michael's just dropped his link for everybody. So we're going to wind this one up. So if you come in and check us on the replay or anything, there's Michael's link. So feel free to click on that. Is there a candle burning? Something burning? No? And Michael, I'll come over and find you here in a little bit, all right? So, all right, everybody, we appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you all for the likes and the thumbs up and the subscribing to the channel. We'll get off of here and see Michael in a few minutes. All right, guys, take care.